When you're putting in the work, you're training hard, you're eating right, you're staying consistent, but when you look in the mirror, it seems like nothing is changing. That can be one of the hardest feelings to experience. I've been there myself. When I was lean bulking earlier in the year, I kept feeling stuck. I was tracking my workouts, tracking what I was eating, staying consistent. But when I was looking at the pictures I was taking myself, I was asking myself, am I really changing? Am I even making progress? And if you ever felt that way, like your actions are meaningless, I want you to know that you aren't alone. Because what you're going through isn't failure. It's just one of the most misunderstood parts of the journey. And in this video, I want to show you how to keep going even when it feels like nothing is working. Let's start with this. Progress isn't visible because change isn't linear. When you're in the middle of it, training week to week, you don't see the results right away. You're too close to see the difference. You see yourself every day. You look at yourself every day in the mirror. So those small, subtle changes don't stand out. It's like watching a tree growing. If you look at it every day, you won't see a change in the tree. But come back after a few months and there will be a noticeable change. That's exactly what's happening in you. Your body, your mindset, your habits, they are all adapting and getting better behind the scenes. You just don't see it immediately. The scale might stay the same, the reflection might not look any different, but deep down, your consistency is quietly building a version of you that will eventually show itself in time. That's why it's so important to stop judging yourself day by day, and you have to start trusting the process and relying on your plan that you set for yourself. When I was lean bulking this year, I remember tracking all my macros, tracking my workouts, staying consistent. But when I looked in the mirror, I didn't see any changes in myself. It messed with my head at first. I was constantly thinking, am I doing something right? Is this the right path I'm following? Do I have to change my plan? But what I didn't realize, and maybe you also don't realize, is that all the changes was happening underneath. My lifts were going up, my form was improving, and my overall strength, when I looked back at how I was tracking my workouts, I saw that my overall strength was going up, even though I didn't see any changes in the mirror right away. And that's something you have to remind yourself constantly, is that your body won't show the changes right away every single day. But your performance, that's how you can see that you are making progress. Because strength, endurance are all the signs you need to show you that your body is adapting, your body is getting stronger, your body is improving. And once those internal changes build up enough, that's when the external changes will actually become visible. So if you're stuck right now, don't let your eyes fool you. Your progress might not be visible, but that doesn't mean that it's not happening. The truth is, results are just a byproduct of the process. Most people lose motivation because they keep relying on the results, on the end product. But the process, the small repeatable actions are what drives the changes. The reason I say focus on the process isn't because results don't matter. It's just that your results can't be measured day to day, but your process can. You can track your lifts, you can study your recovery, you can see if your strength is going up. Those are the things that are within your control. And when you stay consistent with those actions, results are inevitable, even if you don't see it every day. So what do you actually do if you are in that phase when you don't see your results and you're feeling demotivated? You focus on proof, the process, instead of your perception or the results. That means tracking your performance and not your appearance. Every rep, every set, every small increase in weight that you do, that's proof. Take progress pictures every month, even if it feels like nothing is changing. Because you'll never notice the results in real time, but you'll notice it when you come back after a while. And if your lifts are improving, your recovery is better, and your strength is up, those are clear signs that this plan that you have set out is actually working. I know it can be discouraging to see that nothing is happening to your body every single day, but you have to remember, growth happens in layers. You don't see your muscle fibers repairing itself. You don't see your nervous system adapting. You don't see your habits becoming automatic. But all of that is progress. You're literally becoming stronger even if you can't see it yet. There's also a hidden advantage to the slow progress that you might be feeling. It builds patience and resilience. Because when it feels like everything is coming easy, it doesn't build discipline. You just build excitement. But when things are happening slowly and you don't see progress right away, That's when you build character. Those weeks when it feels like nothing is happening. That's when you learn to focus on your habits and not your emotions. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll wake up and see all the things that patience created. If you're in that phase right now, I want you to remember this. You are not failing, you are building. Every choice you make, every rep you make, every decision you make to eat the right food, it's all building up, even if you don't see it. The progress you are making is already in motion. You are just not giving it enough time to reveal itself. And the people who eventually start to see results aren't the ones that relied on motivation. They are the ones that stayed doing the work even when they didn't feel like it, even when they weren't seeing the progress right away. So stay patient and stay consistent and trust that the work that you are doing will pay off later. And when you do, you'll realize that the hardest part of the journey, that invisible phase, was actually the part that shaped you the most. Because growth isn't about changing how you look, it's about becoming the person who doesn't stop, even when they don't see the progress. You become the person you want to be by pushing through the times you want to quit.